Have you been seeing the number 555 this past week? If you have, the universe has a message for you specifically, and I'm here to deliver it to you. My name is Dorian with Dea Divine. I have a YouTube channel where I communicate spirit messages, intuitive readings, and sometimes the occasional tarot and oracle reading. But today, this is strictly just a spirit message that I'm communicating from within. I get a lot of visions as I talk. Sometimes I talk a little fast, sometimes I slow down a little bit so that you feel connected and understand exactly what Spirit wants you to know. So this week, the number 555, some of you have been seeing it, and universe wants you to know that there is big changes on its way. So some of it for you, it might come in slow, it might come in fast. You might arrive at this place in your life where this change comes and you're like, whoa, I totally saw this coming. I knew exactly what it was and I welcome it into my life. But there's also going to be some of you where the change comes and the shift happens and you're like, whoa, I did not see that coming. And that's okay. But it's not going to be bad. It's not going to cause stress or anything like that. These are going to be good magnetic changes that are happening into your life. You might meet somebody. There might be a job opportunity. There might be an opportunity to move somewhere, I'm sensing. There is going to be a huge shift energetically when it comes to even finances. There's going to be some of you that have unexpected money coming in. There's going to be unexpected love coming in. You might be out at the grocery store. You might be at the library. I don't know, I'm seeing books or something, but you might be out somewhere doing something that you love, something that makes you feel alive. And when you're doing those things that make you feel alive and in alignment with yourself and fully connected with who you are, what you desire, what makes you feel authentic, that's when something is going to be coming into your life. That's when something's going to click and something is just going to fall into place, because that is what the universe has been trying to tell you, is that you are going to be blessed tenfold when you are in alignment with what makes you feel authentic as a person. And so the blessings, the things that are going to be coming into your life, the changes are literally going to be blessing you for your highest good. So you have probably been feeling like, man, I feel like something big is about to happen. Well, you're not wrong. That is where 555 comes into play. So if you've been seeing this number, maybe on your clock, maybe on a license plate, maybe house numbers, I don't know, whatever it is speaking to you. And universe wants you to know that this change is going to happen whether you like it or not. And it's going to cause such a big shift in your life. And it's going to be like night and day. And I'm seeing this bright, shining sun. Maybe there's some of you going on a trip somewhere warm soon. Maybe there's just something happening where you're going somewhere. And when you travel, when you go somewhere, you're either going to discover something new and beautiful about yourself. Almost like you're meeting yourself for the first time. Wow, I have a new appreciation for who I am, what I feel. Or there's going to be some of you that travel, that go somewhere and that actually meet someone out of province or out of the country that you really connect with. And they show you something very valuable about yourself. And so God and the universe works through people. And so sometimes we meet people, and sometimes we meet people that are literally meant to help us discover something about ourselves so that we can move to the next level in our life. And so that's what a big part of this change is all about, is about you literally stepping into your power, you stepping into the authentic version, the real version of who you are that you've literally kept suppressed for the last several years or even couple years. But there's been something that has happened to you in the past where you felt like you had to keep dimming your light, where you felt like, okay, I can't really get over this hump. I don't know who I am anymore. I'm lost. There actually might be some mothers in this, like watching this video right now, that you might even be going through like postpartum or something, where you feel like, okay, I feel like I'm lost, like I've lost myself. I feel like maybe I'm just not where, like who I am, who I want to be. And Spirit wants you to know that give yourself grace, love yourself, have compassion, and do something every single day that makes you feel connected to yourself, to your authenticity, to who you are, your heart center, okay? In just who you are authentically. So find that thing every single day that you can commit to. Maybe it's working out. Maybe it's journaling. Maybe it's going on a hike. Like, one of the things that I love that makes me feel so connected to myself when I'm just feeling out of sorts, when I'm feeling energetically drained, sometimes it's journaling. Sometimes it's literally sitting in a room by myself and no music on, no phone, no TV, no nothing, just silence, so that I can literally hear God or Spirit speak to me. And sometimes I journal in those moments. I'm like, okay, Spirit, what are you talking to me about? What are you telling me? What do I need to know in this moment? And so I literally sit there and I journal. And once I'm done, I feel so good. I feel so centered, and like I was able to just sort of let things go, just like write it down on a piece of paper and just like get out my feelings, my emotions, the things that I want to shift, like setting intentions, goals, like just all of those things. And so 555 is such a powerful number when it comes to shifting, comes to change, comes to stepping into our power once again. And that is what's so beautiful about this next season and where we are, especially in the month of November, because when we're in the month of, the season of winter, the veil is so thin. And so I find, even personally, when winter hits, as soon as winter hits, I feel, because the veil is so thin and the portal is open, I actually start seeing more universal signs. I start seeing more spirit numbers and angel numbers, and just like so many synchronicities start to happen because the veil is thin and Spirit talks to, like, there's so much going on energetically. And so keep that in mind. I know it's the season of slowing down and resting and quite literally hibernating. And so some of you might be feeling drained, like you need to rest. So take this opportunity over the next handful of weeks to tune into your body and give it what it needs, so that you can give it proper rest, so that you can powerfully step into the next season of the change that's coming, so that you feel ready, you feel prepared, you feel ready to launch into the next season of your life, whatever that may be. And it might be a new career, it might be an opportunity that you waited for a lifetime, that's meant to come into your life very soon. But you also need to anchor yourself in the aspect that it's not always, like, change isn't always about go, 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 go. Change is also about embracing the season of rest, so that we can fully prepare ourselves for what's to come. Mwah! Love you guys.